Bernie Sanders said on BBC that it's Kamala Harris's fault. She lost the election, not Biden's. He said that she did not campaign for the working people. Okay, let's let's unpack this. Let's unpack this. Because I'm speaking as someone who worked on that campaign, who saw the things behind the scenes and what she did as well as what she said publicly. And then I want to back this up for a minute and talk about what he is and who he is to say that. I've always had respect for Bernie Sanders and what he's done. Like, even after the campaign, him and AOC going out to those red states, totally on point. But he is 1,000,000,000%, 1,000,000,000,000%, 1,000,000,000,000% wrong. First of all, that shows me how much you understood what she was doing in the campaigns. There was plenty. There was micro messages to people about the economy, about health care, about women's rights, about every damn thing out there. The problem ain't her messaging. That is a lie. And I'm tired of anybody who comes with that, just as much as when they come out and say, it's the economy. No, it was prejudice, racism, misogyny, xenophobia, and homophobia. That's up against a brand name guy who was doing it, not to mention the math, not math, and get in my private group to understand that. My point is this, and you do that by getting in the description. This is an ongoing white man's game on why a black woman of color a black woman could not win the game. They are judging her based on the rules of 108 days versus 22 months. If she had 22 months like Obama did, if she had the same amount of time like most candidates did, most definitely she'd be president right now, whether the math wasn't mathing with satellites or whether anything was coming in with voter suppression. She had 108 days. In a black woman's world, she's got to fly. In the world of a marathon, that's what it is. White man runs, black woman got to fly. Oh, she ain't flying enough. She ain't flying enough. She had to be flawless while he was lawless. And you going to tell me that bull crap? I'm trying not to curse too much, but my hands are shaking. I'm angry because I know I personally worked in that campaign on the engagement team, and I saw everything they pulled. There's no way in the world they should have lost that except for math issues and Mr. Bernie Sanders to go around the nation and in front of the whole nation, go out there to England and BBC and say, oh, it was not Biden, but it was this black woman. I want black people to remember that shit. I want women to remember that shit. When the shit hit the fan, Mr. I believe in everybody's freedoms and support and all that shit, blamed this black woman for not being able to pull this off in 108 fucking days. So much for stopping cursing. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. So I respect Bernie's strategies. But he just went white guy on you. Women, he just went white guy on you. Black folks who support him, brown folks who support him, he just went white guy on you. It just came out right there. I know some of you ain't surprised, but understand when the shit hit the fan, who did he do? 1-900 blame it. And what he's saying is complete and total bullshit. I'm telling you as somebody from behind the scenes. That is absolute bull. Bull. That woman didn't have enough time. That woman was dealing with voter suppression. And that black woman was dealing with somebody who got funny at that election. I can't say what it is Join my group in my description if you can get in, because I'm looking for just 30-something or now down to 20-something members left to join. Then it closes. Boom. That's what we talking about. That's the problem. Gonna tell us that woman would, no, motherfucker, no. And then you got idiot people who are going in the comments on social media talking about, well, I never heard her talk about this. Well, you just didn't hear, motherfucker. Because she talked about every damn thing. Her whole website was out there. She had a team of us, 30,000 of us online, sharing so much stuff. We had private groups that we were sharing with people, public groups, public social medias. She had the first ever in a presidential campaign social media team that was ridiculous. Biden ain't never had that. Obama, I worked on Obama campaign. He ain't never had that. This was immense. That loss was from funny shit happening mixed with people who sat on their ass, either thinking it was already won or thinking that they in their bag about her for some reason. But let me tell you one thing, it wasn't. It wasn't because she did not run a kick-ass campaign. And of all people, Bernie Sanders, I expect Republicans, this is what I mean by the left, the alarmist left. This is what I mean. Why is he coming out with this right now? 6 months later, why are you coming out with this shit? Why is he saying this right now? Why is he saying this? Whose side is he on? This is what I mean by the alarmist left. Whose side is this man on when he's saying this bullshit? Whose side? This is what I mean by alarmist left. You said this shit, and you went straight white boy on us. You went straight white boy. Straight white man did this on this black woman. I want women to see this, and I want black folks and brown folks to see this. It was Kamala's fault, huh? It was Kamala's fault. How dare she didn't fly in the running marathon? How dare she didn't stand up? Shoot, she should have been able to breathe fire and disappear and reappear while flying. How dare she not do that? As usual, you got people who have the audacity. And Bernie's so comfortable, he think he got a pass that he went in and did that shit. Think about that. Because, first of all, I'm telling you, if somebody worked on that campaign, inside that wrong. Yeah, I'll be live on Saturday talking about this. Saturday, May 31st, 2025. I'm so mad I got to get the year right. Ooh, man, this motherfucker right here. I'm going to be lighting it up Saturday in my Clarity group. If you want to join that, give my description or go to DarrenMonroe.com. Email me. He's wrong. I'm right. We're all right because we knew what was going on. The math wasn't mathing. And this was straight up voter suppression. And quite frankly, it was straight up prejudice, racism, misogyny, xenophobia, homophobia. Yeah, it was a perfect storm that she had 108 days to pull together, and she came close. He did not have a line to slide. It was not his strategy. And unlike what Bernie said, it had nothing to do with she wasn't talking about people, poor economies. Are you fucking kidding me? Every speech she had was about people, poor economies.